안녕하세요, 한국 언니예요. Hello everyone, this is Korean 언니 who makes learning Korean fun and easy. And today I'm here to introduce you to some books that can help you with your Korean journey. Then let's get started. The first one is the Learn Korean with Tinytan and Learn Korean with BTS series made by Hybe Edu. Now, the biggest characteristic of this series is this modi pen. Listen carefully. I'm going to turn this on.
코리안 언니, 우리 함께 공부를 시작해 볼까요? 화이팅!
This is RM's voice from BTS. So they use this technology to put BTS members' voice into this pen, and when you click into something, you can listen to their voice. Not everything though. Things that need professional aid, they are pronounced in this woman's voice. There are quizzes. Example words, like when you were learning this vowel U, you can just listen to it all the time if you have this pen, and also you can listen to the pronunciation of the example vocabulary. By repeating this, it helps you to get used to all these pronunciations. Now, Learn Korean with Tinytan is a series for learning the Korean alphabet, but this is now after you mastered the Korean alphabet, then you can start with this book. Whoa! They start with this chapter of introducing yourself. Hello, I'm Bora. That's what it means, and you can learn with these new vocabulary, so you can introduce yourself as well. They start with this book 1, Learn Korean with BTS book 1, and then they have book 2, book 3 until book 4. So book 4 would be quite advanced, like this.
한국에서 다시 만났으면 좋겠어.
And the next book is Korean for Dummies. You might have came across this series, For Dummies series, because they have the dummy series for everything. So this book is for people who has no idea about whatsoever about the Korean language, because they give you some nice explanation about why Korean language have this informal and formal language, and some Korean table manners, like these cultural stuff. I think this book is good for that. See, they give you these rules about, drinking politely, how to drink politely. Koreans have this culture to when they're drinking, they don't look directly to the person they're drinking with. If this is a formal situation, they always look behind. So that's one tip. Next book is classic Korean Grammar in Use. Grammar in Use series is also very popular and well known. They have this beginning, intermediate, and advanced series. So they have these 3 books. And this book also is very good for people who are trying to learn Korean by themselves. They have quite thorough explanation, especially on grammar. So this can be a very good book for Korean learners who have already mastered the alphabet, but now they are curious about making sentence structure or how to make a verb past tense or future tense. These stuff, they have these in this book. And lastly, I brought this book, Learn Korean through Kdrama. Now this book includes scripts from Korean dramas, translation, English translation and Korean translation, and also words and quizzes from that drama. So if you are a fan of some drama, or if you want to learn Korean with some actual examples, then you can use these kinds of books. Alright, so in today's video, I introduce you to some Korean books that are helpful when you are learning Korean, especially when you are learning Korean by yourself. You can watch Korean on YouTube, of course, but it's nice if you have some books and references that you can go to when you have a question or if you need some further explanation, right? So that was it for today. Thank you so much for watching. This was Korean 언니 from Korea Now. Bye!